Coming here to Gaza today is, of course, a moment of deep and important solidarity with both my colleagues in the UNRWA team, but also with the civilian population here in Gaza, in particular after the event at the Jabalia school that was shelled this morning in an incident that shocked and dismayed all of us in UNRWA, and we believe beyond, with children lying beside their parents, killed and injured in the middle of their sleep, and a situation that was particularly intolerable because we had repeatedly informed the Israeli Defense Forces about this particular school. We had notified it because it was important to protect it, and also because the people who were in this school were there because they had received instructions from the Israeli Defense Forces to leave the areas that they lived in, and therefore they were sheltered in that premise, hoping and expecting there to be safe and protected. And the fact that they weren't is unacceptable. And in the strongest possible terms, I issued today a condemnation of the Israeli shelling of the school as representing a serious violation of international law. We are here in a situation where UNRWA finds itself dealing now with 220,000 people in 82 of its schools throughout the Gaza Strip. And I think the world just has to understand that when we hear 200,000 people in 82 schools, maybe that sounds like something orderly. Maybe that sounds like something sustainable. Well, it isn't. And it's very important to understand that. 220,000 people having moved, that is the large part of my own hometown of Geneva in Switzerland as having been displaced. Just so that we understand that. They are in school buildings where UNRWA has provided heroically and courageously through its staff the food, mattresses, blankets and other basic needs, but many other problems remain. There isn't enough water, there aren't showers, we are facing the risk of disease. And if there are more displacement, as is very well possible with the conflict dynamic going on, we will reach a point where it just has to be said clearly that the Israeli security forces will have to take over responsibility directly to assist people, because it will be beyond what can be handled otherwise. And therefore, our messages today are a combination of the shock, the outrage, and the call for things to happen to put an end to this carnage, for a ceasefire to take place that enables people to finally be safe, because right now there is no place in Gaza where civilians feel safe, not even in what should be the sanctity of UN school buildings. And in that sense, the world has failed these people, and it has to be expressed in the strongest possible terms.